Willie D Live.
What's up, family? According to reports, Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu is dead. Yeah, fam. There's a journalist who goes by the name Kabak on X. His handle is KTurk 1905-1919. He has been covering the war and all things Israel, and he is adamant about what his sources reported to him, that Benjamin Netanyahu is indeed dead. He said Benjamin Netanyahu's death has been confirmed. He's dead for F's sake. That indicates his level of frustration with people not believing that Netanyahu is dead. Now, I am going to read to you guys something a little bit later that may support why some people say that Benjamin Netanyahu is no longer alive. But first, let's get into Kabak's caption. Netanyahu died on March 11th in a hospital in Germany. May he have abundant fire, suggesting that he is going to burn in hell. Journalist speech translation: according to my sources, the shelter where Benjamin Netanyahu was hiding was hit by a Theta missile from Iran on March 2nd. He was then put into an artificial coma, and they wanted to get him out of the country. But when they asked European countries for help, they all said no. Only Germany accepted. As we all know, the plane called Wing of Zion was seen in Berlin, Germany. He stayed in a coma for about a week and died on March 11th. They said they'll publish this news tomorrow on the 15th. And this is definitely information according to my sources. That means today, they're supposed to publish official information that proves that Netanyahu is indeed dead. So, fam, give me a thumbs up if you think that's the case. If you think he's dead, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs down and say, nah, man, they're just talking. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Here's the deal. We have not heard from Netanyahu since March 2nd. We haven't heard anything from him. We've heard news reports, we've heard press releases that allegedly came from him, but he hasn't spoken those words out of his own mouth since March 2nd. So there could be something there. Some people are also saying that it could be something there because of what's going on with Netanyahu's son, Yair. So Yair has not posted on his X for several days. People are saying that is strange because he is very active. He's extremely active on X, but he has not posted in several days. So here's an article about that. Yair Netanyahu, Twitter. Son's last post date draws attention amid Benjamin Netanyahu's death rumors. So we got an update. The Israeli Prime Minister's office has debunked the increasingly growing social media speculation about Benjamin Netanyahu's death. As per Anadolu, the Turkish state-run media, these are fake news. The Prime Minister is fine, they reported the office say. Okay, see, the original story was Yair Netanyahu's Twitter account has come into focus amid rumors about his father, Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's death. It started with claims of an AI-edited video of Netanyahu being posted from his official X account. People on X claim that the video shows 6 fingers on Netanyahu's hand. The rumors about Netanyahu's death come amid Israel's war with Iran, where the former, along with the U.S., killed Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei during strikes in Tehran. It was after that the false claims began to surface online that Netanyahu had been taken out in Iranian strikes. Fake photos showing an injured Netanyahu had also surfaced online. These speculations were further fueled by social media claims that Yair had stopped posting on X after a while. Many claim that it was a family tragedy that had led him stopping his post. Well, if his daddy was killed, that would be a family tragedy. Okay, here's some info from his X account. Rumors of the BB pack are gaining traction. It's been 5 days since Yair Netanyahu has posted to his X feed. Prior to that, he was tweeting 30 to 40 times per day, one account on X said. 30 to 40 times a day? And all of a sudden, several days, no action whatsoever? Another added, Yair Netanyahu, a fellow Twitter addict who tweets on average 35 times per day, has not tweeted in 5 days. This to me is the only somewhat convincing bit so far that something may have happened to Bibi. Yet another said his son Yair Netanyahu has not posted new content on X since March 8th, although he was observed reposting content on March 9th. His sudden inactivity has been noted by observers, but no official reason has been confirmed for this specific 5-day gap. Netanyahu, like Trump, likes to be seen, he likes to talk. This is his son right there to the left. You know, he likes to be seen, he likes to talk. So let me just say I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if he was dead. But who knows? Who knows what the truth is? What we do know is Iran is not playing with nobody in the Middle East. Iran is striking down everything. Iran is hitting everything. So, hey, you know, Iran has that attitude like, you know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But Netanyahu being murdered, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. And I do not think that the war would end with his murder. I think you take out Netanyahu, oh, it's going to be some major problems. And also, it's not like taking out Netanyahu would end Israel's reign. It's not going to change the way Israel do business. Israel's policy is their policy. Their policies are their policies. And it doesn't matter who is in that seat, they're going to carry out whatever those policies are. Whether it's Netanyahu or somebody else, same thing with Iran. It doesn't matter who's in the seat in Iran. It doesn't matter who the president is, who the Ayatollah is. Iran is going to Iran. Iran is going to be ran like the regime wants it to be ran. You're talking about switching regimes. You can go get a new regime. It's still going to be ran within the same spirit that Iran has ran its government over the last 100 years. It's going to be ran the same way. It doesn't matter who's in the office. So at the end of the day, we have a war that should not have happened. And we have people who have been murdered who did not have to be murdered. Conversation, rule a nation. Swallowing your pride, putting your ego aside goes a long way in trying to get an understanding and having good, healthy relationships across the board, whether it's with another country, with your friend, with your next door neighbor, or a family member. Having a conversation, because a lot of times people have conversations and, before they have that conversation, there's a misunderstanding. Oh man, I thought you felt this way. Well, they said you said this, a lot of rumors in the window. But they were sitting down talking. Iran was at the table. The U.S. was at the table. Sound like to me, Israel should have been at the table too. But in any event, I don't know what happened, but they were talking. Next thing you know, bombs was dropping on Iran. Go figure. This is not going to end the war. If Netanyahu is indeed dead, this is not going to end the war. I don't think Trump wants to just lay down and take an L. The United States are used to brag and rights, being able to say, we won the war. We won that war. We won it. The United States is used to saying that. And that's something that Trump does not want to be the first to say in decades. We lost. Y'all buckle up, fam. It's going to be a bumpy ride. No more talk.